Okay, I'll
can do
start
that
the
next
stream now
time.
then. Okay, so hey Switchers, how's it going? Kanan here. We're getting into the thick of it straight away. I'm joined today with
Tom and Jody.
Hello.
Wire.
Stealth Dog, hello.
hello.
Chris, hello.
Hi.
Hi, smooth as butter.
Oh, Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's A to go, isn't it?
It is.
We're,
We're
we're,
gonna get it on because we don't get it on.
we're playing that
Oh
game
yeah.
again.
Duke Nukem here.
And it's go, go, go. Better, better, better.
Right, I watched a
Time to
video
big button,
the other
chew bubble
day
gum.
of how to
Oh,
play
let
this
it
game
go.
better, and it
How to
hasn't
play this
improved,
game better.
and it hasn't improved my game.
Oh my God! There's Tom going ahead. Like I called it. I called this earlier.
Did he?
Me and my girlfriend were playing earlier, and I was like, you know what? I bet Tom is gonna
Decimate.
lead
Yeah.
this match. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's because
I
he won
called
like
it,
every
and
race.
I knew it. Me and her had been practicing. We practiced
All right.
for an hour.
They had.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
saw
Yeah.
you
They had.
online.
They've been practicing.
Oh yeah. We got here an hour early. We thought that we were like, oh yeah, we're
That is
here on
bad.
time. We're all ready, and then we were like, oh wait. It's an hour later that we're supposed to be on here. You know
Yeah,
what?
no
We'll just
one's
play.
actually
We'll
here.
just play for an hour. We'll just wait and we'll practice it here an hour. And we have. We've been playing this for an hour. So.
Say, what the hell
Nice.
do I keep doing? I'm playing it on a small screen again because I didn't have time to. So I'm gonna.
What happened?
Dave, that was
Oh,
proper mean.
Oh.
Was that?
We
Oh wow. I dodged that because I was a ghost. Nice.
I am appalling at this one.
You're right.
Oh, finally.
Say that
Tom,
when
I
you're
can't even see you, no.
Away, please.
Whoever's in first.
Oh, you bastard.
Who's- Yeah, boy.
Oh yeah.
Tom's been knocked out first. No.
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 No, it's still in first.
Oh. Then in that case, no.
Yeah, but that blue shell was so satisfying.
Oh, nice.
No!
Nice,
Oh no!
nice.
Come on!
I'm recording that. I'm
Oh.
recording that. I'm recording that.
Who was in? Oh wow!
On the line. On the
Dude, that was
line.
so close. I was
you rubbed
so
it off
close
me.
to second.
You rubbed it off me. I rubbed
Come
it back.
What happened?
That's for all the paddy talk now.
I was so close. So close to second.
Are we just
Oh, it was
randomising it each
taken away
time?
from me at the last
Yeah.
second.
Almost never made it. Almost never made it.
Alright, so are we all picking random for this next one?
I thought we were, but everyone's not.
No, well, alright, I'll pick something that I like then. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've already picked.
Somebody else picked my track.
Right, I've turned some things down.
Are you karts or bikes,
Slowing
Tom?
down the corner.
Did you turn on autos then?
Is it also
Tom.
There we go.
Auto, there was a
Turned it
coffee.
down, put
Need no
myself up.
autos.
Okay, well, I guess we're picking the
I didn't change anything, it just came on with it.
Toad's Turn.
The auto stay like fucks you up.
Yeah, I just told Otis to.
I
I
can't
didn't mean to.
I'm not in.
You not?
Oh, what?
No. It's
Oh.
fine, it's fine.
Why aren't you here?
I do it here.
How did Tom get all the way over there?
Racing.
Oh, I like this map. Oh no. Get it now.
Get off.
I crashed into a car door.
Oh my god, I hit a...
Why do I feel like the bike's so good and so... Eat lead, Dave.
Ooh.
Or I can miss you completely.
Yeah. Nuclear.
Oof. You still got me.
Bubble gum. I'm gonna let it go. And I may be playing as a small, cute dog, but oh, don't underestimate Nuclear.
I feel like I'm going so slow for some reason.
Are we playing 200?
I feel like I'm going slower
Maybe.
than the others.
He has to be playing the same thing as us, so it may
No,
be
I am. I just feel like I'm going really slow. It's weird.
Maybe it's the vehicle or something.
No, I'm on a bike.
What bike are you using?
That rocking horse thing.
No, the Link one. My Link bike's awesome.
Which
I ain't
one?
wrong with my Link bike. No, I'm.
I swear to God. I swear to God, like I was first for a while, and I was like, oh my God, yes. And then here comes Tom, gets me with something. Come on.
This is CC with that on
Come
the clock.
on.
This feels like.
Come
What
on.
CC is this?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Of course.
I
I
don't
get given the
understand how
Tom treatment. He hits me with everything, and then I get, yeah.
Tom's
okay.
the master.
I was in first. I was in first, and I would have had first.
Not when it counted.
I did not bid
No way you can
for
beat Tom.
the Tom.
What CC is this, Richard?
I thought we put
That's
250. 150.
150.
150.
It seems kind of slow. Like.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like 150.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just said.
Oh,
That's
no,
what-
communication error.
No! What happened?
I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
communication error.
Communication
Well, that's
error
not
has
the
occurred.
Yeah, we
no,
dropped
no,
it.
no. Calm down. I've come out of it to set the world at right.
Everyone's a bully.
Right,
We're
just
doing 200.
Shame.
just do your stuff again, okay?
I feel like a Goomba now. I feel like a little poo.
There's no need to keep scores. Tom's winning. Blah blah blah. People almost don't
Isn't
even
he
bother.
always?
Just need to
Even-
accept
even
it.
the- even-
Accept Tom.
Even in the FPS, he's winning. He's always winning.
Are we going 150 or 200?
Well, I set it to the highest.
He's the all-seeing.
200.
He's the all-seeing Tom.
But I do-
We're missing
I do
two
just as
people.
well. Usually.
Two
Yeah,
people.
Jody's
come to
very
me.
good at FPS.
Oh, I'm gonna like
Ah,
my.
man.
I'm
Nice,
coming.
isn't it?
I'm coming.
It's because I beat everyone of
I'm
you
coming.
by a landslide.
You did. I couldn't play this.
But no, you're probably the best at.
I swear to God, Tom's like Tom is basically the Sauron of this game. He's like the all-seeing eye.
Tom,
No matter what, he wins.
Tom's like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Whisperer.
I just played it a lot.
It's not good enough.
I swear
he's
when
the
he-
Sauron.
I
He's the
swear-
Sauron
I
of any
swear
game.
when he went past me, I didn't even hear him go past. In fact, no, I heard a little silence said.
But
That's
by
it.
the time you've seen me switch heads, you've already lost.
Yeah, exactly. And I
You
was
get the boost at the beginning again.
2, 4, 6, 8.
He-
Okay. Right, so
He's worse than the Whisperer. He's the all-seeing eye. He's always in first
Guys?
in this.
right,
And the
200
FPS
200cc Grand
Actually-
Prix, yeah.
Actually, Chris was very good last time. I barely beat him.
Oh, the patronization.
Everyone.
No, I'm
everyone-
serious. I'm
When you go
Guys.
I'm serious.
Yeah, trying to give a little bit
Total
of trying to give a little bit of that to Chris.
Grace, help me. I've lost control of
I'm
everyone.
not buying
This
it.
is war, no. This is war, no.
No, Chris,
Oh, fuck it.
I will
No,
admit
no,
this.
no.
You
no.
suck
we're
balls.
on 200
at
cc.
Excitebike, but you're pretty good at
That's
it.
better. That's more like it.
Ooh, 200cc. Ooh.
Yeah, that's more like
Oh
it.
shit.
Ooh.
This one didn't feel like this.
Right, we all press random.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody go to random.
200. You played 200cc before. Get ready.
Whoever goes to anything but random
Is that
Yeah.
the highest?
gets hung
Yeah.
from the gallows.
Are we sure?
No,
Did you get the boost at the beginning,
Not
guys?
been before.
Now we're
I don't
going
know.
to see the men from the Chris's.
That was had to be 100.
On
Apparently
where it
I'm-
says number 2,
Apparently,
push
I'm the
the
only
A
one
button,
watching
Dave.
this. It's a nice little
This is
button.
going to be
on
hard
number
as shit.
Yeah, when number 2 comes
Sorry?
up, push the A button.
You sent me something on Amazon.
Okay. Cheers.
If it's that resin stuff,
No,
just
bother.
order it. Oh, okay. Beep, beep, beep. I'm in the lead. I'm not in the lead. What is
What
that
was wrong with
swirl?
Kong? I saw him get like held back there.
Eh?
Yes, me.
Is it like slightly slower on lane or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
I spun out at the beginning.
Oh, you think it is slightly slower?
It looks slower
This-
than normal
This
200.
feels faster than the 150, but yeah, I suppose it does feel a bit slower.
I don't know, man. This is pretty accurate right here from what I can
Yeah, I think it is 200.
what I can tell. Right so far, this is pretty accurate for 200.
Right, let's put it this way.
Maybe I'm just crazy.
If I lose, which it looks like I'm going to, that is what I'm blaming it on, okay? do I make myself clear here?
A true driver.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Oh, you. Ooh, somebody hit me from behind with a shell.
So you took something from behind.
Donkey Kong is slow.
Oh, yes, indeed. And I did not like it. Was not my preferred thing, I guess you could say. Arr.
Are you trying to be a pirate?
Oh, yes, indeed.
It's not the best.
Roar. No, I'd rather have the one eye than the, preferred taking it. I'm not gonna go into that.
Oh, yeah. Who's in the lead?
Me.
Tom?
I have no
I've
idea.
sent you a present.
It's alright though, it's all
It's
over.
going to be
Of course,
Tom, isn't it?
Tom. Of course it's Tom.
I've sent
It's
you
not.
Have to even
I've sent you
Yes!
who received my present?
I'm sorry. Stop.
Hey, I didn't come last.
I'm sorry.
Representing.
Terrible.
I got 2 points, yeah.
I got fucked by a
Isabel
restaurant.
with Animal Crossing. Isabel.
Who's watching the stream? Or is that just me?
I have no idea.
I think it's just
Just
me. Random
It's
again?
just our imagination.
I'm so glad we restarted.
Oh, yeah, I bet you are.
Oh, Tom even looks dejected. His character doesn't look very happy.
Don't worry. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next.
Kill them all.
Actually, I have to go there.
Committing Sudoku.
Oh, well done, everybody. Why does it do that? Just fucking pick a thing.
Which one's it going to be?
It just seems a bit of a waste.
Ooh, the forest level. Ooh, the
Yeah, do you go-
wild woods. Too bad it's not the mild woods. I mean,
Okay, here we go. This is it, guys.
I mean,
I'm gonna win.
surprisingly, the mild woods is better than the wild
Yeah.
woods.
Oh, that is bollocks.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh no.
Ooh, no.
Shit, that's the way. Oh, you dipstick. You nicked my shit as well. You arse.
Oh,
Oh, you. Ooh. Ooh,
Oh, no.
hit Isabel into the abyss. I will kill
Self,
you.
you piece of crap. Get.
What? What we doing now?
You overtook
Vicious.
me.
I will kill all who hit Isabel into the pit.
Ah,
My banana.
Oh shit.
Oh no!
The plan back. Oh shit, I got into fifth.
Here.
Ah,
Well, I'm in third. Not
Ah, fudge.
in a bad place myself. But
Yeah, well, I'm eighth, and I'd rather be in eighth because it's more fun here. Come and join me.
I will.
Good. Oh, nope.
I don't have fun there.
Fudge sake. Has everyone just got better control?
Oh, I hit the end of this level.
No! I went off the edge. And, oh god, there goes Tom.
No, no.
Of course they're gonna Tom.
I reckon-
Someone robbed it on me. Who robbed that?
Shit, I saw that thing. I reckon
Who had the
Tom,
ghost?
all Tom does 24 hours a day is just play this.
Oh, true.
No, no, oh no, no. If it was Tom that played this,
Jody?
we wouldn't have the problem with Tom in the other game. I swear to God, Tom was he was one of the top in the other game, the FPS game.
Oh, say.
I have a charge unboxed. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Tom was good at that too.
stealth on the lane.
If it was just,
I need
if it was
to,
just-
if we're going to
if
play
it was a
200cc,
Tom
I
thing.
need to rebuild my car.
Oh, you're
if
one
it
of
was just
them,
a
are
Tom
you?
thing, then I think it would just
Yeah.
be a problem.
Oh, he's one of them.
Furrowed
I
brow.
watched a video.
Oh, yeah.
I watched a
This is
video
not
on
me.
some guy
So
building
Yeah.
this
Oh,
car.
it's because I built for 150, not
Yeah.
200.
I watched a video of some guy building his car, and he gave every single like 50, 150, 200, all these different wheels. Oh, but if you have this, you want to do this. But if you do this, you want to do this. But and I was like, yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Do it, be towed. I'll do that, tow that. Well,
A
wait.
lot of people use the smallest cart with some of the smallest wheels, and it makes your car really fast. But I wish there was a little more variety. And the,
I think definitely the
way
small
you
wheels are good.
cart.
Look, all I'm
Yeah,
concerned,
they are. They are.
all I'm
Yeah.
concerned is
But
if
Oh, shit.
I wish there was like a little more variety in it because
That's
it
not the
kinda
car I
doesn't
wanted.
matter.
look, all I'm concerned with
At that
is
point,
if my
'cause everybody-
vehicle looks cool.
Get through.
Yeah, everybody online is picking the same cart, the same wheels, almost the same character, and it's like, I wish there was a little more variety, just a little bit.
I just want it to
You know,
look
and how
badass.
people pick the
I
cart.
did.
But when you play online against other random people, everybody's picking the same cart, the same characters, the
Stop
same
there.
wheels. It's
not too,
a little
is it?
too much. Like,
It's not on 2.
I'm gonna so lose
It
this.
must be between 2 and 1.
What?
Yeah, to get the boost.
No, I normally click straight on 2. As soon as it hits 2, click.
Yeah.
I did a little bit after 2 and I still spam it. So I don't know.
No. As soon as it hits 2, click. Not
Right,
before,
okay, right.
not after.
I guess I just.
oh, you little bird!
I guess I just can't do it.
No, it's more on one, isn't it?
Well, we're gonna have a
It's
few
easier
more
on
goes,
the
aren't we?
original one.
Oh, shoot.
Ah, stupid thing.
Is that oh chivalrous? What the hell?
Yep.
Oh, shiver me
Yes.
timbers. I'm a
Shiver
ghost.
me timbers, SpongeBob! Arr! Arr!
Arr, Jim lad.
It sure shivered me timbers.
Wait, I just saw that I'm third and I almost spun myself out by looking at it.
Oh no.
I'm coming for you,
Oh, no.
Tom. You're mine. Oh, bollocks. Oh, shit.
Arr! This is the best anime I've ever seen.
Oh,
He's coming after Tom, but will Tom be able to have
I'm
what it
fifth
takes?
in your faces.
That was quick.
Yeah, it seemed like we only did one round on
I
that.
got 7th place.
Just felt like we did. I got 5th.
Bollocks.
Oh well. Oh,
I didn't mean to pick that car, but that's actually alright.
Shit. When I got 7th, I mean, ooh. Come on now. Oh, you know what? I'm picking a level now. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, that's
Picking
the
a
worst
level.
level.
That's the last
No,
level.
it's a good level. It's a good level.
I'm just
Talk
picking
to me.
random.
Just the same one as
If
you.
it gets it.
Oh, it's the worst level.
Supposedly volcano, the Grumble volcanoes, but I think it's a great level. And if it gets picked, I'm not really particularly good
Odds
at
are
it.
against it.
Does anyone play that Apex
if
Legends
everybody gets
yet?
to pick it,
Oh, no.
Yes!
God's sake.
yes! I think
I might
this
even-
level,
I might even
No,
throw on
I'm
the,
not particular-
whatchamacallit?
What?
The, whatever that thing's called, the aerial thing, do you know?
Has
To keep
anyone,
you on track.
has anyone
to
played
stop you going off
Apex
track.
Legends yet?
No.
I've not played
I'm
it.
not gonna
I've got
play
it
because
downloaded.
It's EA, and
Yeah, I've downloaded it.
because I'm not gonna play it.
Fucking me up every time.
I was thinking of
I mean,
So I lose the race.
I'm thinking of actually doing a little go on it, seeing what it's like.
good luck to you.
I mean, maybe not
I
streaming
hate
it.
EA with all of my heart and all of my passion.
Yeah, but you're beating EA if you don't spend money on it.
I'm not, dude. I'm not even gonna download it.
No, I mean,
That's how
if you
much
don't
I hate
spend
EA.
money, I'm not going to
No,
spend
I
money
know.
on
I
it.
know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I hate EA so much that I'm not even gonna like download a free thing. That's how much I hate it. Because they've screwed over some companies that I like really badly, and I'm not even gonna bother.
EA games.
They suck.
Someone
That
got
bad.
their I can hear someone's music in the background.
Oh, must be mine.
Now it's mine. I'll turn it down.
Thank you.
It could be mine. I don't know.
No, it's gone now.
Who knows? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, I know who now. Because I've turned it down. It's kind of answered
It
the
was
question.
me.
No, I know.
It was me, guys. Mind me
Who's
offended.
first?
I'm
Oh, you
fifth.
piece of shit! Stell.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't know it was you. I saw you run off at the last second.
Who's that? Stealth.
Oh,
You're welcome. Don't mention it. Oh, shit.
right.
Fucking warn you when it does that. Oh, shit. Oh, bugger nuts. What, bugger nuts?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I went the wrong way.
I'm sorry. I think it was my fault that I kicked you off stage. I was like, oh, I'm gonna. No.
That's it. Tom, build me a new car. Vehicle.
What?
Build me another vehicle.
Just whatever you do, put your speed as low as it can go.
Alright, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Speed as low as you can go.
Yeah, 200cc isn't actually intended for the map design, so there's quite a few turns that unless you brake you can't take. So
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I don't know. Like there
No,
are very
it
few
is.
tracks.
I
No,
came
no,
close
here's
to
the thing.
7.
There are very few tracks that I can't do that on.
Do what?
One being the only one that gives me trouble. The only one that gives me real trouble is the Rainbow Road. That is the space station. That sucks.
What time are we on?
On the highest.
Mm.
The one that looks like a really cool space station.
Yeah.
It's right angle turns.
Okay, people, we've got 2 people watching and only 2 likes. Oh no, wait, hang on.
That's 100% like
That's because
ratio.
we,
Yeah.
that's because we all suck. It's because everybody sucks, and everybody should just.
Stop sucking. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I feel you. Not in that way. I
alright,
just, I get what you mean.
Oh, come on. One person didn't pick the. Whatever, it's fine.
What a jerk. Who was it?
It was me again. Sorry.
Let's
I
get it.
didn't realise we're doing random.
Oh, right, yeah. The amount of
will
times I've
correct
said we're
my
doing
error.
random during this game and you didn't realise we were doing random. It's just not good enough.
Oh my god. Let's get him. Let's get him, Bowser Jr.
In a word.
Someone whispering to
the underwater stage, huh?
the underwater stage.
Oh, I know. Oh, what's this?
I know this one. It's underwater and it's a stage.
It's somewhat underwater.
Ah,
We just all glided into.
Ah, see, That's where you messed up, Switchheads. You thought it was all underwater, but it was only somewhat underwater.
Well, we're still underwater, so the jury's out yet.
Oh, well. I've got nothing.
Oh, crap. Oh, it's okay, we're out of water now. I know, I mean 8.
Oh, it's water again.
Back in.
Oh, take that.
Short time, mate. Mario Kart.
Oh.
Who's that? What?
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no. Who's in the lead?
Dog.
Who's first?
What are you?
Who's first?
I'm a turtle.
Here's a present for whoever's first.
Oh no, I just got first.
Yeah.
Someone...
He let you be first because he heard I just did that.
Yeah, he delivery crashed.
Yeah. Oh no, you're first. It's actually worth it, actually. Shit in heck. What are we playing next Monday, by the way?
Apex Legends.
I'm not going to be playing it.
Okay,
so-
calm down, calm down.
That.
He's joking.
It's too ugly for us.
It's too what?
Among Us would be another good one. I mean, I like
Yeah.
playing Among Us for this.
You
but
want
if
to play
guys
Among
wanna
Us
play
again?
another game, that's fine.
Hey?
No.
You know what we could do? We could play a little bit of Among Us and play a little bit of this. A little bit of both. Play maybe 2 games of Among Us, 2 races of this. Mix it up. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe do Among Us first, and then go into...
Be a bad
Mario.
idea for my tags. Really bad idea.
Well, it's up to whoever, but...
Oh.
Just an idea.
What the hey? So you want to play Among Us again? Or do you want to play something else?
Whatever people
It's
want.
up to them. It's
Yeah,
up to
I'm
everybody.
easy. As long as we've all got it, I don't mind. But don't forget we've got like other games we can play as well.
Like what?
It would be cool to do a mix, though. At least one day, to do like a mix of like maybe Mario Kart
Like-
and Among Us, or maybe Among Us and Hyper. You know.
The problem that I have
Hyper-
is I can't switch between games too easy unless I
Yeah,
put the...
the setup takes a little while.
Yeah, I guess so.
And obviously
I mean, I guess
I've got games on my hard drive that I'm embargoed and I can't show, so do you know what I mean? No, I'm not telling you which one to.
I mean, I guess it's whatever's the easiest.
I see what you
for
mean,
everybody.
and if we ever had like a really long session, then that would be pretty cool to do. Maybe we can do something like that for like a few hours one day. But I'd have to prep my hard drive so I'm not showing anything, if that makes sense, before we do it. That too. This is just as bad as that other fucking level.
$5,000.
Yeah, tell me that. Scheissenhausen and a half. Whatever that means.
Bless you.
Just a terrible cough.
You've got there.
Oh, it's about... Yeah.
What's he feeling?
I just joined.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
You shush your noise.
Hi.
Shoot.
Don't encourage him.
Bless him with his little cough.
Don't feel sorry for him.
He's got the same cough as the other day. You haven't even taken care of him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's just bad. That's just bad. What the?
He gets him. He gets all drugged up anyway, so he's alright.
God bless Calpal.
Maybe saying that you give your son drugs on a live
Oh.
stream, probably not the best thing to
Oh
say.
yeah.
That under 6 Calpal used to be lovely.
I love
The
Calpal.
purple one. Oh, the
Yeah.
purple one was lovely.
Yeah.
I used to love when my sister got sick. tucking in.
Oh!
Yeah, you can buy that now whenever you want.
Oh, you.
What's that?
Just for the weekend, like.
Yeah, just for the weekend.
Oh, you. Come on. Oh.
What do you mean? As you can actually buy it as a
You
drink.
can buy it recreationally now.
As in, you don't need a prescription for it. You can just literally walk.
Oh
into a
yeah,
shop and just buy it.
yeah. No, I don't want to go down that route.
When you're sitting on your kitchen floor, licking the licking the top of it just to get any ounces out of it.
Yeah.
Then you know you got a problem.
There is actually a vape we used to do that tasted like alcohol.
A vape.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a Ribena vape there before. It was a Ribena flavoured one. It was lovely.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I vaped, and it got me to do the desired thing of vaping, which was to give up smoking, and then I stopped vaping.
That's why I didn't bother trying it, because anyone I know is still vaping, so I thought it's not really a solution. It's just
No, I gave up.
it's just something to replace. Do you know what I mean?
No,
So no, fair play if it worked for you. If it worked for you, like.
Yeah, weirdly.
Yeah.
I gave up completely. But then I did it before all these mad flavours and shit came out. This was literally before it became like cool.
I was smoking marshmallow leaf and rose petal leaf and all this stuff. Herbacco it was called. Yeah, I tried everything. No, at this stage I gave up then in the end, and I just try and ration the tobacco instead.
Yeah. Well, I tried everything. Then I tried vaping because it was like a new thing, and it literally worked for me. I gave up. Never went back to it. Like 8 years, 9 years now.
It was the only thing that got me off the fags. I started when I was 8 years old smoking, so.
Jesus.
8.
Yeah.
Nothing like starting early.
No. Yeah, exactly. 8 years old.
Yeah, but nowadays it's like everyone's trying to like out-vape each other. What you got in there? Yeah, I've got
Vape each other.
Yes. No, it's true. It's how big are your clouds and that?
Yeah. I feel really guilty. I'm a vegan. I just knocked a cow down. I feel really bad. I feel really.
Observed it. The cow was trying to overthrow us all. You don't know what the cow was doing.
Leave the cows alone. Fuck's sake! Those
Only knew what
if
that
you
cow
need
was
to,
capable of.
if you need to do something, get rid of those fucking banana skins on the floor. Bollocks.
I do like the music to this. What about you, Chris?
I'm gonna go eat McDonald's
That's
after this is over.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna what?
cheek.
Eat your dog. Weirdly enough, that,
Bollocks.
I came 6th.
Fourth.
What?
So, well, we got mission controls level out the way. That's them happy.
Are you sure you don't want some McDonald's after this is over?
They do like a vegan burger, but it's not that great.
Oh, have you tried the Rebel Whopper? It's amazing.
That's so good.
The what?
The Rebel Whopper. It's better
The
than their
Rebel
meat stuff,
Whopper?
honestly.
What, McDonald's?
Rebel Whopper.
I've never even heard of the Rebel Whopper.
It's
Oh,
a
it's
bit.
tits.
Me and Thomas tried loads of like vegetarian stuff because we're curious.
Yeah, but is it vegetarian or vegan?
It's
It's
I'm not sure what
I think it has to be counted as like vegetarian because it's done on their fish grill.
right, but it's actually vegan. It's got no milk.
No, it is
meat.
vegan to my understanding.
Right.
It's just that
Right.
because they prepare it on their fish grill.
Yeah,
they
I
have
get
to-
that. Yeah, I might try one of
Oh,
those.
is it the Impossible
Breast
Whopper?
milk.
Yeah, I
the
might try
face.
the. I've tried all the, but yeah, I might try one of those.
It was
They're
fr-
amazing.
super good.
I think they use the Impossible Burger, don't they?
They use the
Impossible shit. I just
I have a question.
the Impossible Burger's
If
really
you're
nice.
vegan, you get superpowers?
Yeah, loads of them. And I get
Oh,
to
really?
be, I get the superpower of being self-righteous.
It's a good power though.
You,
Oh,
like, get
and-
psychic
and-
powers?
Yeah, I know that I'm better than everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? So you're just like odd from Godzilla. Alright. Maybe
Yeah,
I should be
just-
vegan.
You know, I just know I'm better than everyone. That's part of being a vegan.
Well, Jesus.
Totally worth it.
I guess I am
God, yeah.
missing out then.
That's what everyone says.
Missing out on birth.
So every time I mention that I'm vegan, everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I'm like, oh no, here comes the lecture.
Dude, if you were really like Pod, I would have to say, dude, you're like
If I was what?
have best powers. If
If
you
I
were like the guy from Scott Pilgrim that has like the there's a guy from Scott Pilgrim that's vegan and he gets superpowers for being vegan.
yeah,
But he ends up breaking
Who's in
his
first?
rule, but he's vegan.
Me, obviously.
yeah, I'm
Because
better.
you've thrown a fucking blue shell.
Oh, I'm still
All I
freaking
had to
8.
do, if all I had to do was like keep my like promise to be vegan and get superpowers, I would do it.
Well,
But
no,
since
you have
he
to- you
breaks
actually
his-
have to
he
do-
breaks his superpowers for like a short time.
Yeah, you
He like
actually,
loses
Sorry,
everything.
yeah, you have to actually do it though. See, I believe. See, everyone says about these like food being grilled on the same thing. Apparently, they wipe it down and that's it. See, I'm to the mind that
Yeah.
I don't mind that, because if it makes people eat, you know, if it means that they can serve these things, you're not actually buying meat, you're buying this other, you know, vegan product, you know, and if it encourages other places to do it because they don't want all this extra space because of having, you know, to have a separate thing for vegans, but if they can do it all in the same place but wipe everything down and things like that, where most of them do, even though it's had meat on it, I'm all for it, because I think eventually all that meat will then turn into meatless if people give it chance, and then maybe they do half and half, and then you know, quarter and 3/4, and if that makes sense, instead of
Everybody knows that vegans aren't real people. No, I'm just playing.
Here's a question. Here's a question for you, Switch.
go on.
If they could, like, let's say they could
Grow meat, they can.
grow meat.
Yeah, they can already.
Yeah. But I'm saying
Sounds
hypothetically,
weird.
let's say that you could grow it
Is there a cure for
entirely
vegans?
independently of a living animal.
Yeah, I'd eat
Right.
it, because there's no suffering.
You would eat that.
Yeah, because there's no suffering to an animal. I don't hate meat. I just hate the
Okay,
fact
okay,
that animals
then-
suffer for it.
But
Okay.
plants are...
So, at what level of like, okay, let's say you could grow an animal, but it has no brain. Then that's fine, right?
What about insects?
No, because they've got a face and
No.
they basically, you know,
Face.
you know,
What about plants? Does
they've
a
got a
plant
brain and
suffer?
everything. Not in the same way that animals suffer, do they? I mean,
Well, they're
Are you a
technically
plant?
alive.
But are you a plant? And do you know what a plant goes
Like
through?
plants have a nervous system, don't they? So like, at what point?
not in
You
the
know.
same,
I
not
don't
in the
know.
same
I
way
don't
as an
know.
animal does it?
There are some animals that lack like functioning nervous system. Like some very basic animals, like like hydra and things like that.
Like what?
Like little water bears and things like that. Like they're incredibly basic creatures, right?
Yeah, but we don't tend to go and eat little water bears, do we?
No, I mean, but you do constantly.
Sorry?
We all
I
eat
ate a
like
water bear.
like
we
microscopic animals.
Yeah, but
like
we
con-
don't. Yeah, but it's not like eating a cow or anything, is it? It's like saying
No,
you know,
no,
when
of course
you
it isn't.
when you step on grass, you're killing like little insects and everything like that. What vegan normally is about, or at least it is to me, is about there's no need to kill an animal to survive. That, you know, if there was a necessity, then yes, like in the old days and the caveman's days, yeah, okay. But now we have an alternative. There's no need to go around killing innocent animals and making animals suffer and putting them through pain just so that we can eat something that we, you know, is just tasty to us, where we can just eat something else, which is, you know.
But if you, I guess my question becomes then, if you're going to factor insects into the mix, then why does that make like plant-based agriculture fine? Because like billions of insects are killed every single time any kind of plant is harvested.
I'm not. You see, I'm not 100% about the. To be honest with you, I've not really thought about the insect side of it, because I don't really go around eating insects. To me,
I think it makes it makes sense to create a distinction between like vertebrates and super basic animals like insects, right? Because insects are.
But I think even offered insects, I don't think I'd eat it.
No, but
because I don't like.
But pesticides on like tomatoes and things, that's not a problem, right?
I think it's a viable solution for people needing protein, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like,
well, but
Asia doesn't have a problem with it. Like, and I think I'd end up eating a lasagna with something made it. That if I wasn't told too much about it, it'd probably be grand. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I made a lasagna at the weekend with just probably as much protein in it as a normal lasagna, and also there's like things like seitan and all that lot.
But the point is that insects, in any level of agriculture, insects die.
Yeah, but so does you walking over some grass. Insects.
Exactly. Which is why it almost feels redundant to classify insects as like on a kind of moral plane the same as a cow.
I'd give you that, but I wouldn't like if there was a fly in front of me, I wouldn't go out my way to squat it. I'd rather let it Do you know what I mean? If I could avoid killing even an insect, I would avoid killing an insect.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I know people that would go and squish on a spider and things like that. But there's just no
I
need
need
for
to
things
raise
like
your
that.
hand.
I have a question. I really like beef. I really like eating beef.
Okay.
There's a question or a
statement.
statement.
At the same time, if I could not eat beef, I would. But it's at the same time, I'm a very picky eater, and I like eating beef.
Yeah.
Do you hate me for eating beef? It's not like that I want to eat a cow. It's not like oh yeah, I'm gonna go
Sure it is.
cow and
Yeah, it is.
because I wanna do that. It's like
Let's Richard's wife and little
I
girl.
mean, the cow's already dead at that point.
No.
person for eating a cow.
Right. There's
No, why?
Right. Basically, it is your active. You know that animals feel. You know it's cruel to kill them, to eat them.
Oh yeah.
And basically, nowadays you know that there's another way you can go. So you're actively eating meat for the sake of eating meat because you enjoy it. But at the same time,
So you're
I'm not
calling
going
me a bad person.
No. What I'm saying is,
just stating fact.
yeah, I am stating fact.
Oh, okay.
Which is what most people don't realise. Which is part of some of the arguments is the fact that before sometimes people didn't know that all this happened for gaining milk. There's cruelty in gaining milk from cows, and there's also killing cows because of milk industry. But I'm the sort of person that kind of I don't think it's fair to go around and because I used to eat meat as well. Yeah, it's just that when it became, sorry. Oh, I used to eat steaks like nothing on. Yeah, I used to eat meat all the time.
Oh, I thought you were saying you eat meat now.
No,
okay.
I used to eat it all the time.
I gotcha.
And until I was shown, kind of if you like the light, I was shown how all these how milk's gained and all this. I became a vegetarian, and that wasn't far enough for me once I was shown how the dairy industry works and the like. But I'm not going to go and turn around to every meat eater and say you shouldn't be eating meat and all that lot. I can tell you what exactly goes into your food and everything, and how cruel it is. But if you still turn around and say, "No, I'm still going to eat meat," unless you're offensive to me because of it, I don't think it's right for me to turn around and say.
I'm not no. I don't mean it to be in a bad way. I just
the amount of vegans and the amount of vegans I know. If I turn around to every meat eater and said I'm not speaking to you, I literally would not speak to anyone.
I think the insect route is interesting though. The insect route is interesting because of the carbon footprint and all that, and you can farm them locally. They don't have the same kind of, they don't have the same kind of nervous system that animals do. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to be said for the farming of insects.
That is true, but we our farms. Do you know that we give more our soya and everything that we farm? The majority of that actually goes towards feeding animals, cows and the like.
Yeah.
And if we stopped doing that, there would actually be more food, more than enough food to go around for everyone on the planet, practically. If we stopped feeding, we only have.
Hey,
I believe it. Yeah.
We only have a small portion of. We only use a small portion of all this, soya and everything that we farm for ourselves. Everything else goes on animals to then feed ourselves, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but there's a place in Ireland now that's actually using insects as animal feed. So they're feeding animals with insect feed or whatever, all this kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're starting with that, but it'll soon end up being. I guarantee it. Within 10 years, it'll be a lasagna. Do you know what I mean? On the shelves.
Yeah, 100%.
No, you can already do that. You can go onto certain websites and order insects and crickets and all that lot that are flavoured and all sorts. But to me, I just think, you know, I'm surviving as a vegan. I'm eating, you know, stuff that tastes like meat.
Oh yeah.
I'm eating.
Each his own, isn't it?
I'm eating, but you know, I'm eating things that are really nice and taste nice, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. You know, I don't find it difficult to do, especially nowadays. It's piss easy to be a vegan, absolutely piss easy. And there's some nice.
Vegan or vegetarian stuff if we like the taste, but everything we try, like we're not very good with soya. It makes us kind of ill.
Not everything's soya, like the whole seitan thing and all that lot. They're really nice. It's basically what you. So if you look at like all the stuff that you eat anyway, half the time everyone sticks so much sauce on things. Sauce on everything.
Yeah.
Even your barbecues. By the time you finish with your pork ribs and all that lot, it's got that much sauce on it. You're not actually tasting the ribs.
I think I'd have to get much better. I'd have to get much better at cooking to be veggie.
Sorry?
You'd have to, you know what I mean? I'd have to get much more creative and much better at cooking if I was vegetarian. Do you know what I mean?
You guys what?
It's very easy to cook with meat, like, you know.
I can give milk. I can make some.
I think
wire-based milk.
I think
you'll find it's a lot easier than you think. You can buy vegan mince, you can buy vegan burgers, you can buy everything that you can buy as meat. You can buy as.
I think your point regarding like there's so much on top of it that you can't taste the meat is entirely valid when you're looking at sort of mass production stuff or talking about like fast food and stuff. I wholeheartedly agree that like, you know, a lot of meat, a lot of like, let's say like chicken nuggets and stuff, there's so much processing that goes on that you don't really taste the meat at all.
Yeah.
But I would argue that on the other end of that spectrum, there's absolutely still a kind of area of the culinary world where the quality of the meat has a massive impact on the taste of the thing. Like I think, again, chicken nuggets being a good example of one end of the spectrum. I think the other end of the spectrum is something like steak. Like I think people are willing to pay a lot of money for very, very good cuts of steak, and they can tell the difference between a higher cut of steak and a lower cut of steak.
You could make it a luxury. You could make it more of a luxury.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Like Kobe beef, like you could have it twice a year. Do you know what I mean? It could be a.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, but as I said before, it's kind of almost like that's not necessarily a necessity, is it?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, no.
Your problem's more with agriculture.
Well, I'm gonna start selling my milk products on.
And the farming industry does need to sort itself out. Like the way we farm nowadays is obviously not up to our fucking moral standards and everything else. Like, do you know what I mean? So,
but
you know what I mean? We need to address things, but we don't need to throw the baby out with the dishwater. Like, do you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think you'll note, as I said, it's not the biggest thing is it's not a necessity. Therefore, we don't need to do it nowadays.
And thankfully, people like yourself are doing their bit to, if you feel that way. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it balances itself out.
I mean,
by everyone feeling differently, it sorts itself out. Like.
And then on the side note, which is on the side note as well, is the fact that it's good for the environment, or better, rather, should I say, better for the environment.
Are you guys really just gonna ignore my idea?
What the hell's your idea?
He's gonna milk himself.
I'm
gonna milk yourself.
My own milk. Yeah, I'm gonna milk myself. I'm gonna like sell it.
Has anyone
It's gonna
seen?
be wire milk. It's gonna be wire milk.
Do you remember when they genetically
And,
modified goats to produce spider silk?
Why?
Remember-
Are you talking
remember?
about Cena?
No. Has anyone seen Superstore, a TV program called
no.
Superstore?
What?
No.
Sorry, what?
Superstore. It's an American version of our
Yeah. I like Super
trolley.
Sport, funny.
Yeah, it really is. But the one
Oh.
guy in that came up with the theory of instead of milking
Oh, no.
cows, yeah, milking women. That's
You can't,
an
do
actual
that.
thing.
Can't
in-
make cheese from
Oh
women.
no.
There was an ice cream you could get before, wasn't there? It was made of breast milk.
Was there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't make cheese from people.
Those
So
little
the,
pieces ice
the
cream.
big impact is
That
cheese.
is disgusting.
No, if you can make cheese from vegan milk, surely you can make it from other types of milk.
You can't make
You need to use rennet.
you can't make
which is
yeah. You can't use human rennet.
All right.
All this talk of breast milk made me fucking come almost last.
Right, we're gonna have to wrap that up.
Yeah,
It's on 9 o'clock. But
gross.
it's been a very
And
interesting
on that note-
conversation. Yeah.
That's really gross, guys. We're gonna end this
Tune
now.
in next week.
Why? You're the one talking about milking yourself.
Hey, I did. It was a joke. Come on now.
For your slice of geopolitics and agricultural fucking morality.
Come and
I
join one
was
of
just
us.
joking, but the whole idea made me feel disgusted. I didn't know it was a real thing until like
What,
somebody
milking
else
people?
mentioned it, and I was like, oh god. Ugh.
Yeah, but I think you'll find that the cheese that I eat, the vegan cheese, isn't that bad. In fact, they're able to melt it now. It's not 100% bad now, especially as they flavour it with
What
like.
is in it?
Sorry.
I was asking what's in it exactly. I'm actually kind of curious.
Oh God, I can't remember the process now. I can send you a link to the process if you
I
want.
mean, I would try it.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
I would actually try it.
if you go get a Rebel Whopper, you have to make sure they don't put mayonnaise on it. It is all vegan apart from the mayonnaise.
Right, so
So you have to
basically,
ask for it without mayonnaise.
I want a Rebel Whopper with no mayonnaise. Right, okay.
It's super good.
I've
super
got my
tasty.
own mayonnaise. Vegan mayonnaise just tastes like normal mayonnaise. Honestly, you want to try that stuff, it just tastes normal.
Is the Rebel the same thing as the Impossible Burger?
I think they might have some kind of I think they might
It is.
like
You can't get
use that
anything
company,
tastes as
but
nice as
I'm not
meat.
100%.
I've eaten loads of Impossible Burgers.
We've had both.
We bought the Impossible and it didn't taste as good. So I don't know if there's some sort of it's a
Meat will
different
always
like
be
recipe or what.
Right, okay. I'll try it and I'll report back on one of the other streams.
It was good. It was tasty.
So it's called Rebel.
Rebel Whopper. I think they still do it. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burger King.
But Burger King Rebel Whopper.
Right. Fair enough. That's. I'll try it and,
This episode
and
is
I'll
not
report back
sponsored
and say
by-
what. Sorry?
Yeah, this isn't sponsored. It is just really fucking tasty.
But doesn't that show?
It'll turn up in the game now.
But doesn't that show that if you can do that and you can be and you meat eaters are like fucking hell, that's really tasty? Doesn't that like emphasise what I've been saying? You don't really need to cut that,
No.
kill that.
Well,
animal
for me
to
personally,
get
no.
that.
But like, I was very impressed with the Rebel Whopper.
Well, it depends.
But I will be on that side when I eat. Like, I guess the ultimate test for me would be a steak. If you can fool me with a steak, then I won't care anymore. But until then,
There's
I'll eat steak.
I think
there's a steak that
Oh, yeah, the-
Costco sell.
Won't it be like special effects though? It'll like you can always tell, but it'll get better and better and better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
It'll almost look like you can't tell, but you can always tell.
There's
You know
a
what I mean?
steak that
it would also have
Tesco
to give you the
sells.
same nutrients as.
Probably much better.
And I think the main one, which Jodie mentioned, which is really, it needs to be cheaper. It needs to be
Accessible by
yeah,
all. Like,
completely accessible.
Yeah.
For like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
It's
is my
cheaper for us
only
to go
gripe.
to-
That is my only gripe about vegan food. All vegan food, it is way too expensive, way too. But
there's not that will go down as more manufacturing takes place.
And it has. Yeah. And if you look at it, it has come down. Apparently, Impossible Burger's going to reduce their. In fact, they're doing it at the moment in America. They're bringing down the cost of their burgers and basically meat down to the same price as actual meat. And apparently,
that's obvious.
Yeah, they're going to do it over here at some point as well. You can see the fact that the meat industry is running scared of this whole thing that's happening, because they're trying to block everything by saying you're not allowed to advertise your products saying this, you're not allowed to do that, and they're trying to like stop sort of like saying meat free and alternative to meat and things like that. They want to stop them saying that dairy free and all, just in case.
We'll probably end up in a situation where I think the ideal thing that, as far as I'm concerned, would be like where all mass produced sort of meat products have been replaced effectively, either for cost or for whatever, and we don't really eat meat in like a mass consumption way anymore, but it kind of retains its sort of special occasion style status where, you know, the only meat people are really
the same nutritions too.
That's a nice way of doing it.
Yeah, where meat becomes something that's kind of like a fine wine, you know what I mean? Like it's
you appreciate it when.
Yeah, exactly. It's appreciated, and fishing still exists, and venison still exists.
When farming was still natural, it was appreciated. You know what I mean? When it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. People really. I think that's the big takeaway for me, anyway, is that people have lost sight of, like, you know, animals have become a product, not something that's kind of reared anymore.
Yeah, I think when you ask most people where, you know, like even some adults nowadays, if you ask them where certain products come from, animal products like eggs, milk,
there's an ignorance to it.
Steak, and they're like from the shop. Like, but where's it come from before that? Like,
so I think the most positive thing would be a return to that kind of understanding of the value of these products.
I think that would help matters. I don't think there's a right and wrong answer to this that we're going to find tonight.
No, no one's going anywhere. Sit down there now. Wait, no. You started, you've opened the can of worms.
I was trying to be diplomatic, but never mind. Let's crack on, shall we?
Find out next time on eating meat. Is it good or bad?
Well, it's bad for the animals, isn't it?
Well, it can be, yes.
You don't need any of the nutrients that are in the animals that you eat to actually gain those nutrients, because you can get them from somewhere else.
Here's a fun fact.
I don't know about that. I've heard that just vegan eaters can be very bad off for not eating meat, but I don't know how true that is.
No, you have to eat the right vitamins and everything to go with it. So you have to have a balanced diet. Otherwise, it won't work. But that's the same with everything. If you just go around eating meat every single day and nothing else, and no greens or anything, you're going to get bad. So it's just the same as everything else. You have to have everything balanced. You can't just say, oh, because you're a vegan, you're going to get ill. It's like the same. Okay, you're a meat eater. If you just eat meat every single day, you're going to get ill. You have to have a balanced diet.
Yeah. The problem is, right? All they put into vegetables and agricultural things is NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's all the minerals that you're getting. Whereas animal farming, they put in all sorts of minerals into the animals' feeds, and so you're getting that nutrient.
Okay,
necessity that.
Okay,
you know?
I don't. Right, everything vegan normally doesn't have any B12 anymore, because B12 was farmed out of the land, which you used to be able to get it in the land and out of all your vegetables before it was mined. Before everyone did what they did with the animals and all. You can't get it from the land anymore. I eat vital yeast protein, or yeast protein, which basically gives me B12 because it's added into it.
You have to supplement, Whereas with meat, you don't have to supplement because they give the animals all the nutrients that they need. Because there's no medical insurance for animals. They have to do that.
Right, I'll give you that.
All they put back into the soil is NPK.
Right, I'll give you that, but I will sacrifice myself by having to go and get some supplements for myself.
Yeah, well that makes
as a little bit better than me going to eat an animal. Yeah, so me putting myself into a bit of discomfort, to me, is better than me going to eat an animal and killing that animal. Because
I mean, everyone's got their different opinions. Like,
no, I absolutely
no one's going to agree on this.
Do you want to know a fun fact? There's a species of crab which isn't killed when it's farmed, right? They fish it out of the water and they break its little hand off, and then throw it back, right? And then it grows back because the crabs are regenerative, and they eat the crab's claw, but the crab is still alive, right? And what's happened is because they keep doing this and they're throwing back all the little weedy ones, and they're only taking the big guys who usually would be winning in the beautiful dance of evolution that they do.
Oh, they're not winning anymore.
They're not winning anymore, so the crabs are all getting little, and the little guys are winning because having a little claw means you don't get fished up. So you've got all these big crabs walking around with no hands.
Mental.
Wow, that's just
affecting evolution in fucking real time.
Yeah, in real time, all the little guys are winning.
Demented.
Yeah,
that is demented.
Oh yeah, that's pretty metal.
I thought you were going to go down the lobster way with that one, which yeah. But yeah, as I said, and as Jodie said, I don't think we're going to, end this.
Settle this one.
And I think everyone has their different opinions. I'm not going to sit here and demand everyone stop eating meat, even though they should. But I'm not going to sit here and demand it.
Yeah.
I already have my dinner in for tonight, so I'm not going to change it tonight, am I?
I'll leave you with this. Did you know that normal gravy, the standard gravy...
Don't turn me off gravy.
Granules, yeah. You know your normal gravy granules,
no.
the original flavoured, yeah?
Mostly
all of them are vegan.
Oh, that's grand.
Oh, yeah, Bisto is. I think Bisto is vegan.
Yep.
Ah, yeah, that's Bisto.
It's not made from meat. Unless you get the ones that specifically said made from meat.
Yep.
They're all vegetarian based.
Yep. Well, vegan, not vegetarian.
Vegan, yeah. Well, they have little green things.
Which is really odd because even some of them that say beef flavour are vegan.
I don't think the gravy I make. The gravy I make isn't vegetarian though. No.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
I do wish people would label things better though. I mean, I literally have to use my camera to read labels to see if they're vegan.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
That's right.
And then if they put the vegan label on there just to say, hey, look, we're cool, we're putting a vegan label on there, it's that small you can't read it, you can't tell whether it says vegetarian or vegan. It's almost like they're saying we're putting it on there, but we're making it so small that no one can see it, so if a meat eater comes they might pick it up and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
But
that accessibility thing that you were saying makes sense though. Until everyone can actually access it, and until it's actually viable for the majority, it's not going to make much of a difference. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's about hitting that bottom line.
Yeah.
But I'm all for the veganization, I guess, of the fast food industry. I just don't think we appreciate meat in that capacity.
No one hardly.
Yeah, there's no need. It's a bit of a waste.
Yeah, exactly. If my chicken nuggets taste the same, but they're not chicken, I don't give a shit.
It's all salt at the end of the day. It's fucking flavoring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I guess I think that can exist in parallel with well farmed venison and things like that. But
right, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say goodbye. And
right.
Yeah, I've enjoyed this.
All right, I'm starving.
No,
go enjoy your dinner.
Take it easy.
In a bit, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
See ya.